Hello, YouTube. What a beautiful day after a pretty heavy downpour in San Marcos. I'd love to show you my view right now. I'm back at my usual spot, burrito house. Good people, good food, good views, good vibes. Today, 27th of March, the day that transitions from the creative container of the three with the previous days having the energetic container of a three. Now we've transitioned into the container of a four, today being a 40/4 day, a 44 day. And so really what the four represents is the physical realm. It's a masculine container that represents structure, foundation, order, discipline. And for me, it's really been about exercising that consistency with the task at hand for me and completing some projects and making sure I'm on track. And so it's been a productive day in that sense. And the energy of the four really is a reminder of tuning into the inner discipline and making sure that you're able to show up for yourself and having the clarity and the vision of what it is that needs to be executed. Four's the number of the builder. And so today is the day to put your energy into things that is contributing to the building and expansion of your life. And so for tomorrow, moving on to tomorrow, the 28th of March, is a 41/5. And so we have the energetic container of the four and the fuel of the one. So for those that are new, when it comes to numerology, the simple rule is to simplify each number to a single digit. The only exception to this rule are master numbers where the two digits are the same, like 11, 22, 33, etc. And so the four and the one for tomorrow add up to a five. And so it's a unique expression of five, with the four, which is the first digit, being the energetic engine that drives the expression, and the second digit being the one, which is the fuel that gets the engine running. Sorry, there's a lot of noise. I'm sat right in front of the main road. I hope the mic doesn't pick up any of the background noise as much. It's quite disturbing. Anyway, and so with the 41, we have the energetic container of the structure and the discipline and the masculine container that is required to execute the vision, fueled by the visionary, the leadership qualities of the one. And so what the one brings is clarity to the vision, whatever it is that you're choosing to create, and bringing a level of assurance with the steps that are needed to take in order to get there. And if you don't have that clarity, it's time to put attention into what that clarity looks like. For tomorrow especially, it's going to require that of you, and it's in resonance for you to have that awareness and put more energy, more than you may have done as part of your routine before. And so the unique expression of the four and one coming together, which is very masculine in nature, right? You have the masculinity of the four and the masculinity of the one, which are dominant in both of these numbers. This in combination is what the five expresses itself as. Now, five represents freedom, experience, magnetism of attraction, and it's the rebellious number. If you think about the four, which is something we've spoken about a lot today, it represents a square box, right? It represents some sort of energetic confinement. But the five wants to break out of that and create its own container that's driven by its authentic expression and freedom. And so with the 41 coming together, it's a matter of tuning into what that freedom really looks like within you, and know that you need to lean into the masculine aspect of the five, because five is androgynous, which means it shares an equal amount masculine and feminine qualities. Only nine is the only other number in the sequence that has this quality. All other numbers, all other single-digit numbers, have a balance, overbalance on one side than the other. Five is very neutral, and so it can lean into masculine and feminine qualities because it has the capacity to attract and utilize both. And so for tomorrow with the 41, it's a clear sign that it requires more masculine force to feed into the freedom that it seeks and create that vision and not just dream it and take action that follows through with it. Now, with the 5, it's a very impulsive, high energy frequency. And so be wary of impulsiveness and not making rash decisions, and sort of sit with it and align yourself with that, with the clarity and direction of that's the right way to go into. Addictive tendencies of past can also come up under the 5 frequency, because 5 yearns for experience and stimulus, essentially. It could tap into forms of addiction. It could just be mental addictions, or it could be physical addictions, things that we're addicted to, whether it's substances or foods or entertainment or distractions, whatever, or our own limiting beliefs, just ways of thinking. Just be mindful of these. Know that there's a level of adventurousness of the 5 that wants to be expressed, and it's a very creative number, and it's very agile mentally too. And so tap into that more, and just notice that if you are experiencing any of those shadow aspects, then notice it, take a step back, and align with how you choose to move forward in freedom. Yeah. Is there anything more? No, I feel very complete. Thank you all for tuning. I'm glad that this was a nice short transmission today. And I bid you a good evening, a good night, good afternoon, grand rising, wherever you are in the world. And thank you for joining. If you found this breakdown of numbers interesting and you want to know more, if you have any questions or even want a one-on-one reading, then I put my contact details below. Feel free to reach out. And as always, I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, YouTube.